Here are 100 useful tricks on Overpass. Enjoy. You can jump onto the long thingy thing with this simple lineup. You can hide inside this sneaky area next to the ladder room. You can self-boost onto the pipes, which requires a bit of practice. You can jump on top of the shelves for a good off angle. You can hide in this corner as the T's might not check it when pushing the site. You can jump for info short through the windows. You can dive down without having to use the ladder and take no damage. It's possible to peek short with jumps like these to spot enemies. Here's a simple yet deadly flash for A, which takes care of pretty much every significant angle. If you're the A player but you get the call that they're monster, you can throw this flash while running down, which will blind them. You can jump inside the tunnels to bounce out and make it harder for enemies to hit you. From water, you can see someone cross to the site. You can safely peek monster with these jumps from toxic or barrels. For some reason, this truck glass is indestructible, which makes for another good jumping spot for info. And you can shoot the ATM machine on the left, which gives you easy money. Just like selling skins on Skin Baron. Skin Baron is a marketplace which is very trusted within the CSGO community for being a professional service, and it's operated by some very respected people who some are even involved in the esports scene. You can safely buy and sell your skins here. Plus, the money you make can be sent straight to your bank account instead of being locked to your Steam account. Browsing the market is neat as you get all the skins in preview, and of course you can apply some advanced filter options if you're very specific with what you want. Check out Skin Baron through the link below. Buy skins safely and sell them to get real money. Back to the video. You can crouch behind toxic, look down, which makes you very well hidden. Instead of falling back from middle like this, you can jump onto the bench to cut the corner faster, which makes it harder to hit you. People don't always think about it, but you can boost a teammate up heaven. On A, you can spot for info from the truck and see all the angles at the same time. You can boost outside connector to see inside through the windows. You can boost from lower B to hold the site. You can also boost from sandbags short, but the correct way of doing it is by standing up on the left of the sandbags. That way your teammate does not need to jump twice, and you're able to jump up like a ninja. From party, you can throw a molly which spreads nicely down connector and even hits that little cheeky corner. You can throw a one-way smoke to safely peek down ramp if T's are down there. You can play from this corner, which, believe it or not, is a nice off angle since T's are very likely to clear the left and right side of connector before they see you. This is your divider smoke thrown from just outside of monster. It's possible with this lineup to do a lot of damage against enemies coming out short. You can safely jump peek long and bathroom through this gap on the sign. Here's your classic one way to peek lower tunnels. You can fake drop down from heaven by throwing your pistol to bait an enemy's reaction. From the long side of bathrooms, it's possible to see Banana with a gap, but also spot enemies' shadow before they go inside. And here are two jump throw smokes, which will both land inside monster and can be used in the beginning of the round. Keep in mind that this requires a jump throw script, and it's for 128 tick servers, and that's a lot of bananas. What the? Here's an off angle to peek down connect since T's are very likely to clear left and right wait, deja vu? If you're sneaking up on A, you can jump here without making a sound and get some info back sight. You can pop flash teammates out monster by aiming on the nose, which is why it's more commonly known as a nose flash. With a boost like this, you can surprise peek divider. From divider, you can molly behind default with a jump throw. From inside long bathrooms, you can jump on the bin, which gives you a different kind of off angle. You can boost up sandbags while it's smoked to catch CTs off guard. Hiding behind this corner can be very effective since CTs will need to clear the left side of monster after going through all the bananas, which means they might not check your position once they're outside. For the love of Gaben, please stop doing this during retakes on B. Instead, drop down silently by doing this. From connector, you can wallbang the wood to damage anyone up short. In the water area, if you look to your left, you have two big tunnel pipes. Jump on top of the one which has the best fruit inside, and you get a really nice angle towards short. Goddamn watermelons. From this position, you can hold both lower and upper B at the same time. You can wallbang this area, which is very effective against short players, and it works both ways. You can jump up to what is known as jail and see the monster players before they see you. Close to spawn, you can jump on this garbage bin and hold banana for a tight off angle, which also allows you to see their shadow. If long is smoked and the flashing light is flickering, that means someone's behind it.
Hello, mother.
It's possible to throw nades through these bushes somehow, but it only works on the right side. Still, it's very useful since T's won't be able to see you. You can throw this running flash out short to peek with it. You can bounce nades onto this sliding ramp thingy, which will go straight into sight. And if middle is smoked, you can get boosted to peek down ramp. Just be sure to tell your teammates to stay crouched, since that is all they need to do for the boost to work. Here's the powerful molly down ramp from Banana, along with a deep molly playground. Make sure you practice these as they will come in handy. You can also throw a good pop flash out mid like this for a teammate. This is also a really good pop flash if you want to scare away the CTs. How about a long flash? Well, right click a flash like this and peek. They'll never know what hit them. If you're a B player and the A players need help, throw this flash, which will blind all the T's, banana, and bathrooms, and it won't blind your teammates so they can peek with it. If you have a teammate connector, you can throw this flash, which will blind anyone lower tunnels. Here's how to molly the short tunnel, and also a perfect flash to go with it. Here are two ways to molly short early in the round. I prefer the second one. If you know that the CTs like to molly the tunnels, you can throw this smoke. You can smoke deep ramp like this. You can molly and nade someone close to boost like this, which will most likely kill them because they'll be stuck in the molly. It's possible to run boost over to the side of monster without being spotted, which makes them unaware that you might be on that side. And here's a really creative yet time-consuming wallbang by some, but it's pretty effective. You can flash monster nicely by using this red piece as a guideline for both lower B and upper B heaven. Here's a good molly and nade combo for sight default when stairs is smoked. Here's the same combo but when you're up heaven instead. You can triple boost towards the ABC area. Just make sure the bottom dude goes back a little bit to create a staircase for you. You can jump for info long from playground by either doing it from here or even from here, whichever you prefer. From the party area, it's possible to boost and kill the guy on top of the long thingy thing. While playing from toxic, you can throw this smoke during a B execute, which will better help you fight off T's entering the site. While diving down to lower tunnels, it's possible to get some free info connector with this tiny gap. Here's your classic one-way from divider. Look for the black mark and right click. Or if you're playing from sight, you can right click a smoke like this, then jump on top of the default crates, which is another good one way, and it's possible to wallbang someone hiding behind this corner, and it actually works better than you might think. From inside bathrooms, you can hug the first bin to throw this one way to jump on the second bin. Nasty stuff. Instead of jumping to sight while crouching at the end, just jump normally while pressing forward, and it makes no sound at all. Speaking of no sound at all, it's possible to drop down silently from heaven. You'll need some practice to pull it off, but basically hold down shift while moving towards the ramp while falling. Here is your classic pop flash out towards short from connector, which flies right through the windows. Here's how to perfectly boost someone to see the sight. This requires no double jumping since since the booster is already standing up, and jumping on him is silent. While pushing up B, you can use this as a reference point for throwing your nades down water. If a teammate is holding your playground, you can hold off ramp from this powerful angle behind fountain. Here's a neat way to smoke out monster. And from this same position, you can throw a really effective pop flash. You can molly down like this, then use a grenade behind the molly, and finally use this smoke lineup for a one-way with a grenade. You can boost from heaven to peek down lower tunnels by blowing up the door. You can catch someone running out the short tunnels by boosting from inside connector. It's possible to boost from the sandbags to peek over monster. Here's how to smoke stairs and molly truck. What a boobylicious combo. Here's a fake smoke from A to B. And another one from B to A. And by the way, this jump throw will work on 64 tick. And here's your fast heaven smoke when you want to rush B. Release with a jump throw when you no longer see the circle or manhole cover. I did not make that word up, that's what it's really called. Here's how to smoke heaven normally. Combine it with this molly and this flash for a lot of damage. If T's like to molly short, then you can run boost over the molly to take less damage and surprise kill enemies in the tunnels. You can smoke out left side of the pillar on B like this, and molly the right side, which is very useful against players coming from monster. From playground, it's possible to see someone under the wooden wall, and you can wallbang them very effectively when they're about to go in. Here's a smoke for bank. Combine it with this molly and this flash for a lot of damage. It's possible from heaven to jump for info and sometimes see if someone's monster, as this might give you enough info to know that the T's are planning to B execute. Here's the proper way to create the 4-man tower to peek B sites. And of course the proper way to create the tower from T-spawn to peek heaven, which for this one does not require 5 people. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. Hope you found any of the tricks useful. Subscribe if you want more CSGO content. Stay awesome and go bananas.